There are 4 Democratic candidates hoping to become DC's next mayor. On the ballot are current DC Mayor Muriel Bowser, 2 city council members Robert White and Trayon White, and DC businessman James Butler. Our election coverage continues right now with our Delia Gonzalez and Larry Miller. Delia is at Mayor Bowser's watch party location and Larry is at Robert White's. But let's start with you, Delia. Mayor Bowser's bid for re-election here. What is she hoping to accomplish if elected to a 3rd term?
Well, you know, during her 2nd term, COVID hit, changed everything. The city shut down, and a lot of the mayor's proposals and initiatives were put on hold. All of this happened within a year or 2 of her 2nd term. She ushered the district through the pandemic, and now she says she wants to build on that momentum. She says it comes down to trust. Who do you trust to get the city back on track since we're now in recovery mode? And Mayor Bowser believes she has the proven track record to do so. So she wants to build on the promises that she made to DC residents, including bringing in 30,000 new homes, including 12,000 new affordable units by 2025, increasing Black home ownership, and she just launched a $10 million fund to make that happen. And of course, the mayor wants to continue the progress that we've seen on our homelessness crisis here in the city. Families who are unhoused, that number has dropped by 78%. So we have been seeing a lot of folks moving into housing under her administration than we have in the last 10 years. Also, schools, a lot of progress made in schools, but still a lot of work to do, especially since DCPS says there's been a drop in enrollment since the pandemic.
Yeah, clearly a lot to still figure out. Delia, thank you. And now we want to get to our Larry Miller. And Larry, Councilmember Robert White is hoping to take Muriel Bowser's seat. So why does he feel he would make a better mayor?
Lorenzo, of course, good to see you. Of course, good to see everyone at home as well. You know, his plan is really simple, that he wants to talk about crime. He wants to talk about jobs, and he also wants to talk about getting the city forward, pushing it forward after the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. He says that he feels that he is the best man for the job because he is the candidate that's committed to getting things done. He's been highly critical of Mayor Bowser and her administration, saying that the mayor has done a good job of coming up with certain programs, but does a really bad job of actually following through, making sure that the programs that the city comes up with are in fact effective and actually do a good job of trying to reach some of DC's neediest residents. He has laid out very clear plans as it comes to job creation as well, focusing a lot of his campaign on job creation, even jobs regarding climate change. He's hoping that that's going to be able to sway voters that are looking for an alternative this go around.
Yeah, and Larry and Delia, both of you touched on this sort of briefly here. What everyone's talking about right now, crime. 2 teenagers were just shot and killed just days before this primary election. So Delia, what's Mayor Bowser's crime plan and her challenges there?
Certainly a major challenge and crisis really in this city that needs immediate attention. And get this, though, the Washington Post recently had a poll and published a poll that states 3 out of 10 DC residents do not feel safe in their own neighborhood. So that just highlights the fact that this needs to be done now. So the mayor says we have no time to waste. She wants to hire 500 additional officers to bring MPD up to full force of 4,000 police officers. Just 4 months ago, she launched a carjacking task force in connection with Prince George's County Executive Angela Alsobrooks. They are trying to take a look and tackle those crimes and prevent them from happening because oftentimes they do cross jurisdictional lines. And she also launched a 202 for Peace initiative. That's a summer program to connect residents to resources. And I have to tell you, that is a disconnect right now and an opportunity, really. I was in Southeast where that 16-year-old girl unfortunately was killed. And parents there who are in crisis, say our children, need mentors, they need resources, and the parents need help as well. So that's what she aims to do with that particular program.
Yeah, so not really focused on just policing. And Larry, Councilmember White has his own plan to address crime. What makes it so different?
Lorenzo, you're right. In terms of what Councilmember White sees as the way forward is really a 7-point plan that he's laid out clearly on this website that deals with a lot of different variables that if you talk with experts, they say contribute to an increase in crime. Those things primarily here in the district, the council member wants to put a 400% increase, that is, into kind of intervention programs like violence interrupters that are responsible for trying to provide children with alternatives to violence and trying to deal with some of those mitigating factors that contribute to an uptick in crime. In addition to that, he says jobs is also another thing that's going to be vital. One of the things that we find that contributes to crime is job creation and affordability of housing as well, that by addressing some of those central variables, that they'll really be able to really bring down the rate of crime that we've seen tick up as a result of the pandemic and some other ongoing issues, Lorenzo.
Yeah, people simply want stability and they want to be safe in their own home. Delia, Larry, thank you. We'll be checking in with you throughout the night, and we will have special live streaming coverage of primary night starting at 9 p.m. on the WUSA 9 app and the all-new WUSA 9 Plus app for Roku and Fire TV.